Right, well, good evening, everybody. We are back for yet another stream here of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. And, well, last night ended on a bit of a dampener note for me in terms of finding two bodies, one of whom belongs to my favourite character. So I'd like to take a moment to reflect on that and say, I'm going to miss you, Ibuki. You were absolutely brilliant, and I am determined to find out which devil decided to take you away from us. Queen checking on the stream saying hi, good evening to you, welcome to the stream. So let's get into the game and pick up the investigation. Pink saying she's back again as well, good evening to you too. But yes, unbelievably, well, there she is. My bae from Danganronpa 2. The one who, shall I say, presented me with part of herself, I suppose, to cleanest way to put it, is now, sadly, a cadaver on the ground. It makes me very sad. Evening, Chris. Good evening to you. I am determined to find out who put you there. They will face justice, I assure you of that, Ibuki. So let's see what we found then. Wearing hospital gowns she was wearing when she was sick. And there's blood splatter on her feet. Now that's interesting. So where did she get the blood splatter from? Colour me intrigued, but I'm already a bit confused as to why she's got blood on the soles of her feet. Yes, Pink. All I'll say, Pink, is that by getting Ibuki's report card to the top level, it unlocked a present, which I certainly wasn't expecting. That's correct for you, Hiko, I did. I guessed immediately, not only because of the slacks, but also the length of the hair.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite that bad, Pink. Whereas Queen saying, yeah, I thought it was her too with the hair. The hair was the big thing for me. It was pretty obvious. Also, I'd seen her in the hospital. There is no way that's a coincidence. Let's take a close look at the ladder, because that appears to have blood on it as well. Yet there's no blood on the ladder in the video shot on that side. Now that's interesting. So where'd the blood come from? Yeah, Chris saying that he's past chapter 5 now, not spoiling anything, but more twists and turns than a roller coaster. That's a good thing. When games have a lot of twists and you don't see where it's going to go, it's a nice thing to experience. Well, no, game/novel, it kind of straddles the stride between both, doesn't it? But yes, there is indeed blood on the left side of the ladder. And again, it wasn't in the video footage, so the blood splatter appeared afterwards. Where with Chiaki? Yes, there's a scratch. Looks like a drag mark, doesn't it? Well, Queen, if your favourite chapter is chapter 5, I look forward to getting there. Ah, is there anything about the curtain? I wonder if that curtain's come from the staff room. There was a black curtain up there. Yeah. No, I don't think it was. Taped for temporary use. Well, it's got rocket punch on it, yeah. There was a curtain like that in the staff room of the hospital, as I say. Ah, the rope. Let's take a look at the rope. Yeah, that's a good point, Chris. I've not played ahead of you guys. I've never played this game before up until recently, so no spoilers, please, people. Don't be that guy. Go on, Nagito, what are you thinking? Yeah, he's definitely hiding something there. I don't like you, Nagito. I don't know what you're hiding. Ah, the hemp bag. Yes, let's take a look at that. Yes, the Monomi bag. And that came from the cinema. Right. I've definitely got to check the cinema out. Also, is that a soda? No, it's a candle. Of course it is. So that's where the light came from. Or was it? Right, I guess it's time to look at Hyoko's body. And there's a magazine in there by the looks of it, or a program. Yeah, the knot's on the wrong way round. Kimonos are tied at the back, that's why she couldn't tie it on. Yeah, but it could have been in the back room. The killer could have been in the staff room. And that'd explain it. They must have been nearby.
What?
Oh god, what do you want, Nagito? If was smart, she would have tied it from the front loose and swirl it around, set it the right way. Hyoko, you mean? I'm not sure you can tie them that way because the sashes. Well, it's a bit. From what I remember, is you actually wrap it round the body multiple times and then you tie the sash afterwards. You don't do like it's not like a martial arts belt where you wrap it once and then wrap it round again. It actually is like a tape around the body, from what I've seen. But then again, I'm not an expert on kimonos, because the male kimonos don't do that. The male ones, instead, they have like rope sashes in the shoulders, and you pull them together to tighten them, and you tie them over the shoulders by hand. So I'm more familiar with the male ones than the female ones. Which should come as no surprise to anyone, really. Whoa, what are you implying, Nagito? An unnatural shape bulging inside the kimono? Okay, let's find out. Ah, damn it. I can't believe this, but I'm going to have to say I agree with Nagito. bollocks. If it is Chihiro all over again, then I will say that she looks a lot more convincing than Chihiro did. It's a key. Yep, that'd explain that. Motel key. Yeah, Mahiru actually had argued about Mahiru and whether she was a boy or not. It didn't come up in the investigation, so I'd assume not. Yeah. So go round with duct tape and have a body suspended off the floor. Right. Yes, that's the sound desk engineer. I'm not convinced it's the candle. Yes. That's amazing. And yes, Chris, it's what you call heightened memory. Not quite photographic, but not far off. Yeah, it's not nothing useful. Hey, another level up. Scrap of thick paper. Is there anything else I'm missing from here? Yeah, there's a control panel for the AC. Here we go. Is this going to tell us why it's so hot? Yeah, so they left the AC on a full heat mode. Check the storage room. Definitely check it. Oh, trust him to be here. Yeah, because they're all stuck to the carpet. You know, to start as well, on the shelves. Yes. And that explains why it's torn, because you see it in the corner. So that was used on the rig. What does it mean? It's obvious what it means. The piece of black tape that you picked up is definitely the one that's been taken off. Is there anything in the mirror? Probably not. I doubt there's anything in the instruments. Go on then, Nagito. Tell me what you got to say. Yeah. He does want everyone to suffer. We know him too well. Yeah, I was planning on going to the movie theatre anyway because of the bag. Check everywhere else. Like, for example, there in the middle of the floor, broken machine. What machine was it? Looks like a games console. Yeah. Right, let's talk to everyone, starting with Queen's favourite character. Yes, we were. Spare your life? What? Right, what's Sonya going to be able to tell us, if anything? Yeah, so the reason that obviously Ibuki and Hiyoko have been killed is because someone didn't like Ibuki's music and Hiyoko liking Ibuki's music. Queen's saying that Mikan is so annoying. It's hard to dispute that. Chris asking how has she not been murdered first? I don't know, having her around is quite despairing for most people, so maybe it's to the advantage of the game makers, I don't know. Queen's saying that she's too pathetic? Yeah, that makes sense. Go on, Akane, what have you got to tell us? And then there's Fear Hero as well. Broken drumstick. Yeah, broken sticks. These drumsticks to lock it. And if that's the case, then they must have been inside. So it looks like it's another closed murder room, yeah, because if the drumstick was behind the door and there was no lock on it.
Huh?
Exactly what I'm thinking for you, Hiko. They were still inside. Go on, Shaki, what have you got to say? Oh. So she's done a Connor from Detroit become human. Gum, maybe? Workshop chemical goes into the doors. Queen saying, ooh, Chiaki. That was very Connor from Detroit become human, that really, wasn't it? But yes. There's one person who might know a lot about chemicals that are used for filling gaps. The ultimate mechanic. And I'm pretty sure that he was one of the first who emerged after the body was found by us. He was the first one to react. Could be a massive red herring, but that seems like too big a coincidence to me. Yeah, confuse the time of death. How can he be sure of that? How can he be sure that Ibuki was first and Hiyoko was second? Think back to Makoto's point. Not Makoto, sorry, Nagito even. I keep mixing them two up. Nagito's point about the neck. If that wound was cauterized and stopped it from bleeding out, Ibuki could have been killed second. And that's why we gotta go to the cinema. The answers in that film. The film that Monokuma made that we didn't watch. Two victim limit, wasn't there, in the rules? The same blackened. Remember what happened in the third case in the first game? There was more than one blackened. Oh, go on. Yes, if there were two killers.
はだからさ弱りましたねほら
Yeah. Ah, she's confused Monokuma. That's a nice fourth wall break for you. Gamer brains are not to be underestimated. Well, that kind of breaks the rules from the first game, because in the third trial there was two killers.
だからさあらら
いいセンスだ
あのね
Yes, see Nagito once again having something in the bank ready to spring on the player. Don't trust this guy. Really don't trust him. Yeah, because I want to check out the upstairs office, because there was mention of a curtain in the conference room, and I'm wondering if something similar to that. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, that Queen. The Nagito's almost like an antagonist version of Kyoko and Makoto. I don't trust that. Meanwhile, let me check on my pet. Oh, it's fine. If it's an imitation murder, is it a good thing that Hajime hasn't seen it yet? Quite possibly, yes. Because he's not got a prejudice from seeing the film. So if he takes a look at it, he can compare it. Who don't I trust? It's Nagito I don't trust. It's Nagito that I don't trust. Did you think I was talking about Chiaki? Because if that's what you thought, then that's not what I was aiming at. I was aiming at Nagito. Chiaki's given me no reason not to trust her yet. But one thing that I've kind of learned playing games like this is maybe you shouldn't trust anybody. I'd like to check out there as well, Electric Avenue. I get the feeling there might be a clue amongst all the tech and everything else. Yeah, the Wizard of Minomi. Chris saying he doesn't trust me. Probably the smartest thing you've said in a while, that, to be honest. Right.
Yeah.
Oh. You'll get your own back.
おい。
呼んだ？あれあれ？しょうがないな。
Sundere Hajime looks like you're a really tough guy. Yes, Chris, you do hold spoilers. Do you want to be that guy?
What?
I don't think anyone wants to be that guy, Queen. I don't think he needs any pleas there. Ha! Two and a half D. Interesting. Yeah, even Nagito's ashamed of the price tag of 1.5 million. Protective charm? Why would it be a protective charm? Oh, well, we'll check the goods corner. Yeah, it should be the bag. That's where it's come from. So someone's taken it from the cinema. Not well, yeah. Hey. Yeah, you leave it on you until you start the next one during your travels. Superstition and luggage. Yeah, yeah, maybe. I'm not expecting anything to be in here, but let's just take a look. Something about that looks familiar. Monokuma being attacked by megaphones, and I don't know why. Oh, there's a game called Despair Girls. Right, that makes sense. Naughty Bear graffiti on the wall, and this Monomi sucks. Oh, this movie sucks, even. Ah, so it takes place after Trigger Happy Havoc, so like a middle game. Interesting. Okay. Oh, wow.
出生率より死亡率が多い老人ばかりが住むど田舎に生まれたモノクマは
That's an interesting allegory to Japan itself. They've had an aging population for the last 15 years, and they've been trying to do everything they can to open the world up to have more immigrants in, to help bolster the birth rate. I don't have Monomi on the brain.
ある日軍事演習中の攻撃ヘリコプター AH-64 通称アパッチの作る竜巻に巻き込まれてしまい
This feels like watching a YouTube video inside a YouTube video.
飛ばされてしまいました 京のど田舎に帰って老人たちから事あるごとに小銭をせびりたいモノクマは、何でも願いを叶えてくれるという魔法使い物見に会いに行く旅を始めました。その道中で
Yeah, we are getting a bit Inception territory there, Trish. You're not wrong. Definitely on the right wavelength there, Chris.
脳みそがない物見かかしと出会ったので自殺を進めたところ、
Then she commits suicide.
首をつって死にました。
Hanging.
途中で勇気のない物見ライオンと出会ったので弓や
Pinned to the tree,
途中で
similar to being hung by the pole.
売り木の物見木こりと出会ったのでバラバラの鉄の塊にしてやりました。
And then chopped up.
そしていろいろあった挙句、魔法使い物見のもとにたどり着いたモノクマはなんやかんやで最終的に物見をやっつけて、最終的になんとなく彼女が支配していた王国を乗っ取りました。こうしてモノクマは老人たちを下僕にしてかき集めた年金で優雅に過ごしましたとさ。
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Boris Johnson.
めでたしめでたし。
That's not fair on Monokuma. Yes, you are absolutely right. It is not. Worst movie he's ever seen. He's clearly not seen Birdemic or The Room. Or Evil Aliens. Or Showgirls. Yep, Queen asking for her money back. Chris says it's free. Queen replies, I still want my money back. Yep, hard to argue that one. Time certainly is money. You saw Ghost Rider in the cinemas? I feel sorry for you. Where did the candle come from as well? Ouch. Wow, Queen. Did you then have to try and recommend it to customers and then say, no, don't watch it? Could have come from the supermarket, yeah, I suppose. That's where it could be useful. When did people see it? I've never worked in a cinema, I know someone who did. You'd be amazed how much they rely on the concession stand rather than the actual movies to make any money. I have actually watched the film for free at a cinema once. I was watching, of all things, Fast and Furious, and for some reason the film fell off the projector. So 10-minute interruption, and then they went, here, have a free film on us. I wasn't going to argue. Right, does this have anything to do with the case? Gotta say, concession stalls at cinemas are the biggest rip-off in the world. They charge you something like £6 for popcorn, so 10 Canadian dollars, and it costs them something like 80p to make, I think. Ah, ouch, Chris, that's so not cool. So only had the free movie once. Lights turning on fire so you got a free voucher. Well, that's amazing. Yeah, it looks like there's nothing of interest here. So I thought there might have been something of interest, but I was wrong. Yeah, it's cool that the customer was old enough, but I know the process you still have to challenge. That's the key. That's part of where Challenge 25 came in from. If you're over 18 but look under 25, you have to prove you're over 18. Seems a bit counterintuitive, but at the same time, the idea is it stamps out anything else. Oh, bad timing that, Chris. Yeah, I don't blame her for walking out on that. Yeah, being told to push wine sales when you're going through that kind of inquiry. Yeah, that manager didn't know what he was doing. Of course she won the appeal, though. That's for you, Hiko. And Naomi did, and so also did Gundam, I'm sure of it. Yeah, Queen, that's a good reason to walk out of a job when an assistant manager decided to take him for made up crap. And say, I won't talk about mine. It's a story that's rather personal. All I'll say is it ended in a brutal, bloody score draw. For a person that me and Chris have both put on the blacklist.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad that I never actually worked in customer-facing service retailers and actually taking serving things. Hearing the accounts from you guys. Hang on, she said, can you buy 18 fills and you're 16? That's ridiculous. Maybe she thought you'd be cute on her or something, I don't know. Right, let's look inside the motel. How did you get in here? I suppose she could have phoned me, but where was she? She wasn't in the car park. Where did you come from? Call me old-fashioned, but I don't trust you all of a sudden. She might be a princess, but she's not my princess. Few things to interact with. First of all, what appears to be a sink with a mirror. Ah, look who's hiding behind the door on the toilet. Examine the bed. There's no signs of a struggle here at all. Right, so why did Sonia think this might be her fault? Let's find out. Yeah. Struggle with a kimono, yeah. Well, that explains why she's tied it on the front.
だって小泉お姉に教えてもらったんだもん。だからもう一人でもできるんだもん。
でしたら鏡のある場所でやってみたらいかがですか？ほら、あのライブハウスの倉庫に大きな鏡がありましたよね。大きな鏡を見ながらやればきっとうまくいくはずですよ。それにあまりお部屋にこもっているのもお体によくありませんし。まさか。
Yeah, something doesn't fit. I want to check out the hospital. Level 49. Not far away from a trophy now, I don't think. I'm sure there's a trophy at level 50. Let's go 70s cop show with this theme music. Well, we might be able to see what this pet is. Yeah. That weird grease, Kazuchi. Can you care to explain it?
Oi, oi. Daze? Ah, ah. つうかよ。あ？
Yeah.
あのね、
Oh, that's helpful. Oh.
ひなたくん、
Oh, go on.
そうそう。
ねえねえ、
Mm-hmm. The hemp bag had no holes in it. So how did Ibuki get up to it and climb the stepladder without knocking it over? Because she moved in smooth movements. There was none of that zombie-esque hands out feeling the way around. We saw what happened in the first case when the lights went out.
Ah, ah.
She might have good hearing, but what was she going to be hearing?
あのね、
Yeah, was someone impersonating Ibuki?
つうかよ。
Yeah, but if you hear your footsteps on the stage, you're hearing where your feet are at that point. If you're walking towards the ladder, unless the floorboards vibrated it, I don't see how that would help you. Yeah, I wanted to check out the conference room for the curtain. Let me take another look at that truth bullet. Asking a lot of questions, but not seeing many in the way of answers at the moment. Yeah. I don't know if it's just me, but I can't see hair in that image. You think it's a bit like the TV show Nightmare Queen, where you can see what's directly beneath you, but not what's in front of you. Here's Akane, what's she got to say? Since when did Hajime become such a lady killer?
No.
Interesting. Yeah. Let me punch you and you can feel me up. Okay. So you don't want to check out Ibuki's room? Okay, fine, don't. Fine, don't check Ibuki's room out. There won't be a clue there. That vibrating machine is still putting me off somewhat. Yep. Blackout blind is closed.
Nah. だって。ねえ。がっかり。
Okay. Yeah, it's tried to troll him, but it didn't work. Yep. Okay, that's come quicker than I thought it would. Right, that's come a lot earlier than I thought it would. I'm surprised it's come that quickly. Which suggests to me there's more evidence that's going to be presented as we're going. I'm certainly used to it. Not on my stream, just in general. I'm certainly used to patrols getting involved. I've had many a troll review in the past. I might cheat and get the pet up. Well, it's not cheating, it's just more moving it along. Now, I'm going to make a quick save while I can. Save it over another slot because I can. How many steps left for the pet? It's got to be close. Only 8. Ah, right, yes, there's another 100 steps. Pardon me for a couple of seconds while I just take advantage of the game mechanics and walk around it and get a sneaky look at my next thing. And there's a level up. And the trophy! Hey! Halfway there. So I'm guessing that's the levels that I've got. Boom. Oh, wow! Piggy-me! That's such a weird representation of a pig. Wow, Queen. Just wow. That one really tumbled out, didn't it? Chris, you're not bringing on the bacon with that one. Queen, you carry on with those pork jogs, I'm going to have to give you the chop. And you can stop hogging my stream as well.
Oi, oi.
And last one from me, there's no way these jokes are going to make you squeal. Now, call me old-fashioned, but I don't see Nakamaru. And we've not had any confirmation of his death. Well, yeah, well-timed squeal from Mikan. Good point there, Chris. You're not wrong. And she really has turned into Taco from the first game with that.
私はあのですね
Ah, yeah, every one of us except Nakamaru will die. I don't think Monokuma's going to take that approach somehow. Let's see what everybody else has to say. So you're taking Monokuma's side, that's interesting. And then finally, Nagito. He's even creepier than usual, apparently. Yeah, there's not many of us in this one. Oh, we've got a very European Gothic one here. Almost like a Roman amphitheatre, would you say? Why bother? Please enjoy it to your heart's content. And she was awesome. She is my favourite character. May she rest in peace. That's for Hyoko, who cares? Have a suggestion for my next pet. 9 hope, 6 despair. I've heard of that. I can only imagine that what you'd have to do is deliberately get the 6 despairs and then give it loads of gifts. I can't think of any other way to do it. Whereas Chris is excited by something, going, ooh. Six hope and 9 despair. So you just get 6 bottles of water, that's easy. And then just leave it to wallow. Oh, I can do that. Yes, I would like to save my current progress. Right, let's go and set some skulls. I've got loads of points, which is amazing, but the problem is I don't know if I've got a lot of skills. Delusion, melodious voice, move maker, shred guitar, and that's it. My problem isn't skill points now, it's skills to fill the points with. Right, let's ask those questions. You go, why did Pyoko's body suddenly appear? Where mystery begets more mystery. Well, I can't do much on that now, so truth bullets. Monokuma file 3. The crush reverts to a choking. Cause there was blood loss to the throat being cut with a sharp. So we never established what killed Hiyoko, or in terms of how she died. All we know is that she had a throat cut. We've not established that either. Why was the blood on the soles of Ibuki's feet? That suggests that Ibuki walked through it on the way to the stage. So did Hiyoko die first? The key hidden in a kimono is a bit unusual. That stain wasn't there when it was first being seen. Yeah, then it was the AC temperature, which looks like it messed up the body identification. Ah, you've literally just got that pet queen. Okay, cool. So it sounds like it's going to be a nice present. Okay. Nice pet even. Right, okay. This is where we get started.
では最初に学級裁判の簡単な説明をしておきましょう。学級裁判では誰が犯人かを議論し、その結果はお前正しい黒をして黒以外の全員がとまあめんどくさい説明はこれぐらいで
He said that literally after I started skipping the explanation. It's like Monokuma saw me doing it.
僕は事件の流れをちゃんと把握できてないんだよね。ほら、ずっと寝てたからさ。
把握したところでどうせ引っかき回すだけだろ。
でも狛枝だけじゃねえぞ。俺もよくわかんねえんだよ。
おめえはいいよ、どうせ頭空っぽだし。
Oh, Kazuchi! You are so gonna get your ass kicked.
頭空っぽ？そいつがどうしたってんだ。
Although she seemed to not mind it.
いいか、頭空っぽの方が夢詰め込めんだぞ。
That's an interesting perspective from Akane there. Hajime's like,
とり
what?
あえずその二人を議論に加えないまま裁判を進めるわけにもいかないから。
Well, judging by the very lack of information so far, who knows how long it'll be to solve the case.
事件の流れをまとめるついでに第一発見者の日向くんに説明をお願いしましょうか。
わかったよ。じゃあ絶望病のせいで俺たちが病院組とモーテル組に分かれたところからだ。病院組は病気になった狛江田とミオだと尾張の他に積み木と九頭竜と俺を合わせた6人だった。
Yes.
残りの5人、私と田中さんと相田さん、それと七海さんと西園寺さんがモーテル組ですね。
病院組っつってもあそこに泊まるのは禁止だったから俺と日向はホテルに帰って
I still don't understand that. Why did they get to go back to the cottages when the other guys stayed on the motel so they could be close to the hospital. That still doesn't add up to me.
事件の起きた日もそうだった。俺はホテルで目が覚めたんだ。コテージで寝てたところを積み木に叩き起こされて、狛枝の病状が回復したことを聞いたんだ。すぐに2人で病院に向かって、そこで狛枝の回復を確認した後は、
Keep the ones who weren't exposed there.
不眠不休だった積み木を休憩室で休ませて、俺は病院のロビーで待機してることにしたんだ。その時だった。まだ約束の時間前なのに監視カメラが受信してることに気づいたんだ。受信スイッチを押してモニターを確認してみると、そこに映ったのは麻袋をかぶった患者服姿の人物が自分から脚立を登っていく姿だった。
That's not Ibuki on the rope there. Ibuki was hanging behind that curtain. It's an old magic trick. I think the primary murder site is behind that curtain, and that explains why there was a torn bit on top of the frame. Because that also explains the buy one get one free from the tote bag. And that also explains why her bag didn't have any eye holes. It didn't need them.
もちろん止めようとしたに決まってるだろ。急いで病院を飛び出して通信先のカメラが設置されてるライブハウスに走った。でも間に合わなかったんだ。
That also explains why the stepladder didn't have any blood splatter on it.
駆けつけたライブハウスではすでに麻袋をかぶった人物が首を吊ってたんだ。すぐに他のみんなに知らせようと思って俺はモーテルに向かった。
どうしてモーテルに？
At least that's my theory so far. We shall see how it plays out. But that'd explain that element of it. How that solves the case, I don't know.
それに病院と違って動ける人間が多いからだと思ったんだけど、そこで俺についてきてくれたのはナナミだけだったな。
けどその直後に積み木さんやクズリュウ君と合流できてちょっと安心したのを覚えてるよ。
俺らは俺らでいなくなったミオダを探してたんだ。
私はちょっとだけ休憩した後、病気の皆さんの見回りを始めたんですけど、そこでミオダさんがいなくなったことに気づいて、それで慌てて病院を飛び出して、そうしたら偶然にもクズリュウさんと会えたので手伝ってもらえないかといろんな形でお願いしたんです。
いろんな形で？誤解されるような言い方はやめろ。
その2人からミオダがいなくなったって聞いた俺は、あの麻袋の人物がそうなんじゃないかと思って、すぐにみんなを連れてライブハウスに戻ったんだ。
けどライブハウスの扉が開かなくなってやがった。仕方ねえから4人でぶち破ったんだ。そうしたらミオダの死体だけじゃねえ、西園寺の死体まであったんだ。
Because my theory about the curtains and the body being behind the curtain explains why they needed the AC up to hide the time of death. Because then it kills the sequence.
しかも柱に貼り付けにされた状態でだぞ。
But that tape, the body's suspended off the floor. And even with the neck thing, that's like a lot of strength to do. Even for someone relatively small, that's like a lot of strength.
アナウンスが鳴ったのはその時だ。しかも2回連続だったな。
りあえず首をつっていた死体を下ろしてあげようって話になったんですよね。
麻袋を外してみたら、やっぱりそれはミオダだったんだ。
それが今回の事件の流れだね。ありがとう。よくわかったよ。
まあ今回の事件で何が問題かははっきりしてるぜ。日向がライブハウスから離れている間に誰が。でも
今の話ってどこまで信用していいのかな。
Yep, here we go. The sabotage begins.
ごめん、客観的に聞くとさ、今の話って明らかに怪しいんだよね。だって首吊りの映像を見たのも日向くんだけで、ミオダさんの死体を最初に発見した時もそうなんでしょ。だったらいくらでも嘘をつけるよね。
If you say so.
嘘って。
当然自分にとって不都合な真実から僕らの目をそらすためだよ。
俺を疑ってるのか。
そうじゃないなら証明してほしいな。
You don't have to prove innocence, you pellock. That's not how courts work.
ほら、証明して
Chris saying what an arse, and I agree completely.
じゃないってことをさ。
Fine, okay. You want me to prove I'm not the killer? Fine, let's do it. Okay. Oh yeah, I love this music.
日向くんの証言は明らかに怪しいよ。
日向さんの証言が嘘だとすると、ミオダさんが自分で首を吊ったというのは
もちろん嘘ってことになるね。
その可能性は否定できねえかもな。だって目撃者は日向だけだもんな。
なぜ日向さんが嘘をつくのですか。
もちろん彼が犯人だからだよ。
日向君が2人を殺した。
Oh, some of these are getting very durable, these white noises now. Oh, hang on, that's completely the wrong key. I think that's the answer. The fact that it was playing like the movie, but that was completely the wrong bullet. I got away with missing that one then. I'm very happy I missed that. Because it's not that. It'll be... Yeah, that'll be it. Ticket proves I didn't see it until the morning. I didn't see it until after the body was found. Absolutely no way I would have been involved. And it was very close, you're not wrong. I got very lucky there.
もちろん彼が犯人だからだよ。
日向君が2人を殺したの？
それらの死体を映画に見立てたのも。
それは違うぞ。俺は犯人なんかじゃない。だって俺にはあんな見立てなんて。
And he should know that for obvious reason. He was there when I saw it.
できるわけがないよね。分かってるって。
Yep. Asshole.
は？
日向君は事件前にあの映画を見ていなかった。それは彼が持っている招待券が証拠だよ。あの招待券は一人につき1枚しか配られないものだし、使った日時もスタンプで刻印されてしまう。
Yeah, Queen, is this shit disturber? He's not even actually stirring the shit, he's just disturbing it. To make it even worse.
間違いないよね、モノクモ。
はい、何も間違いありません。
つまり事件前に映画を見てなかった彼にその映画に見立てた殺人を実行できるわけがないんだよ。それとも彼に映画の内容を話した人がいるわけないよね。
Chris, I wasn't surprised if his pet was much steamy actually, to be fair.
ちょっと待てよ。そもそもおめえが言い出しっぺじゃねえか。
お前だ。どういうつもりだ。
いや、今回は君の目撃証言が前提になるみたいだから、まずはその地盤を固めておこうかと思ってさ。ウォーミングアップを兼ねてね。
何がウォーミングアップだ。遊びじゃないんだぞ。
怒らないでよ。遊びじゃないからこそウォーミングアップが必要だと思っただけなんだ。
He's definitely trying to do what he can to disturb the flow from everybody, isn't he?
無駄な時間を使っちゃったね。まあそんなことじゃないかと思ったけどさ。
Chiaki speaking for all of us that?
では日向さんの証言は信用できるということで議論を進めましょうか。
I still love that little touch of Teru's face having a knife and fork on it rather than a regular axe. Such a neat little touch.
つうことはミオダが自分で脚立を登ったのも間違いねえんだな。
Does it?
確かだよ。
'Cause I'm not so sure.
ミオダは自殺だったんだ。
ミオダが自殺なら誰が西園寺を殺したのだ。
自殺とは別の殺人が偶然にも同じ場所で。
Not very likely, no.
さっきから言ってんだろ。今回の事件で何が問題なのかははっきりしてるってよ。
Yeah, of course, it's a fair point. It's a shame he is the only one with a unique mark. It'd have been nice to have, like, you know, the crossed swords, for example, for Peko. It'd have been quite cool. And the guitar strings for Ibuki. It'd be nice to see something like that, I agree.
だったらそれが可能だったやつをはっきりさせればいいだけじゃねえか。
では日向に問おう。貴様がライブハウスから離れていた時間はどの程度だ。
I like the fact that they're using the word lifehouse. In Japan, lifehouse is a venue which is either pretty much all standing or is all standing. What we call clubhouses in the UK. Or club academies.
10分で西園寺を殺して貼り付けにしたってのか。いくらなんでも無理じゃね。
だから犯人はその時間稼ぎのためにあのライブハウスを密室にしたんだろ。
密室ってなんだ。
Went to break the door down.
犯人はライブハウスの扉を内側から封鎖して俺らがすぐに入ってこられねえようにしてたんだよ。
ですがライブハウスの出入り口ってあのドアだけでしたよね。それを内側から封鎖してしまったら犯人も出られなくなってしまいますよ。
Exactly, and that's why I believe that they were there.
ああ、その通りだ。
In the storeroom, more likely.
俺らがライブハウスの扉をぶち破った時、犯人はまだ中にいやがったんだ。
あの中にいたんですか。
となればその時のアリバイがねえやつが怪しいってことになるはずだが、それはソニアとそうだ。てめえら二人だ。
私もですか。
なんだよそれ。なんで俺らなんだよ。
他の連中は全員アリバイがあるんだよ。俺と七海と積木は日向と一緒にそのライブハウスの扉を破ってるし、田中はその直前にモーテルで日向と会ってたはずだ。それに病院にいた尾張と狛枝に犯行が不可能となれば、てめえらのどっちかとしか考えらんねえだろ。
アリバイがない人ならもう一人いるよね。
Nakamaru, yeah.
二代君だよ。
Well, yeah, I suppose, but you don't get involved, do you?
そういうおかしなことになってないですよね。
It's Monokuma, of course it's up to something weird.
やめてください。悪い冗談はよしこちゃんですよ。
とにかく犯人がライブハウスに隠れてた以上、その時のアリバイがねえ奴らを疑うのは当然だ。
なんて悪質な追い込み方だ。こいつが本職の技ってやつかよ。
Well, it's going to be hard to think of any other way around it, because there was something in there, wasn't there? Okay.
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか。 あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろ
う。折れたドラムスティックのことか。
It wasn't just a drumstick, was it? It was also that glob together.
そうやって中に隠れた犯人は俺らが集まるのに乗じてひょっこり出てきやがったんだ。
まるで今駆けつけたように現れるなんて。2時間サスペンスで見るパターンです。
Yeah.
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して俺らが中に入れねえようにしたんだ。
犯行時間を稼ぐための行動か。
どうやって封鎖したのですか？
I need to stop shooting the answers and costing myself
鍵
time.
はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろ
う。折れたドラムスティックのことか。
Oh.
しまった。
Okay, I was hoping to agree with her with the transparent glob. I thought I'd be agreeing with her. Yeah, the drumstick and the glob together. Okay.
どうやって封鎖したのですか？あのドアに鍵はなかったはずです。
鍵なら扉の前に落ちてただろう。
Okay, in that case then, it's not that one, so it must be the other one from the inside. It's the only one that makes sense. Because that sticky glob was something that hardened afterwards, so that would form the weld. Definitely.
まるで今駆けつけたように現れるなんて。2時間サスペンスで見るパターンです。
Let's finish. Contradicts. Ah, yes, contradicts the truth. You're right.
犯人はライブハウスの中にいたんだ。あの扉を内側から封鎖して。
それは違うぞ。待ってくれ。扉が外から封鎖された可能性だってあるはずだ。
外からってどうやるんだよ。
ライブハウスの扉にこびりついてた半透明の塊だ。あれを使ったんじゃないか。
半透明の塊？ゴムか何かか？
More than likely going to be glue. It's not going to be a gummy. I don't remember any rubber. The way she spat it out didn't even taste this. It's more likely to be glue.
そうか。その半透明の塊の正体はきっと接着剤だ。
接着剤だと？
私もそう思うよ。口に入れた時に広がる工作質っぽいケミカルな香り。弾力の硬いゼリーのような噛み応え。以上の観点から見てもあれは接着剤だと断言できます。
接着剤って食えるんだ。
It's not. Kids, don't sniff glue. Don't eat it. Don't do that.
普通は食べられないと思いますよ。
その接着剤がこびりついてたのは左右の扉が触れる部分だけだった。きっと閉じた扉の隙間から流し込むことでライブハウスの扉を外から塞いだんだろうな。
そのせいで扉が接着する面に接着剤の塊が残った。あの状況ともぴったり合ってるね。でも接着剤でくっつけただけだと簡単にドアが破られちゃいます。
Not true. If you actually speed dry super glue, it can actually be very, very strong indeed. It's why they use it for battle wounds in war.
目的は扉が中から封じられたと誤認させることだけなんだし。
Yes, Chris, don't. You're quite correct.
なんだと？
そもそもあのドラムスティックってあからさますぎて不自然じゃなかった？むしろ犯人の偽装工作。そう考えた方がしっくりくるほど不自然だったよね。
あのドラムスティックは 犯人がわざとあそこに置いた罠ってことか。じゃあ俺はまんまと犯人の罠にはまっちまってたのかよ。
They still could have been inside the venue, but made it look like it was locked from the outside. What you call a double bluff, when you think about it.
ソニアさんと俺に謝れ。ただし腹をかっさばくのはもう禁止だからな。
何か利用すればいいですよ。もうノーサイドでいいんじゃないですか。
Just shut up.
すると犯人は日向が離れている10分程度の間に殺人だけではなく密室まで作っていたというのか。
しかも殺した上に貼り付けまでやったんだろ。
早技にも程があんだろ。
Yes.
ノロマな私には考えられないスピー
Now
ド。
that's one way to acquit yourself from the trial.
日向くんがライブハウスから離れてる間にやるのが難しいなら、じゃあその前にやったのかもね。
けど日向が最初にライブハウスに行った時、そこにはミオダの死体しかなかったんだぞ。
Nope. As I said, the curtain was up. The actual true crime scene was behind it.
で、その後にみんなと一緒に行ってみたら西園寺さんの死体が増えてたんだよね。でもその時は死体が出てきただけで、実際に殺されたのはもっと前だったのかもしれないよ。
出てきただけ。
もちろん死体が勝手に出てきたわけじゃないよ。それも犯人の仕業なんだ。はい、これがその証拠だよ。
その厚紙の切れ端はライブハウスの照明バトンに挟まっていたものか。
そうなんだけどさ、そもそもこの切れ端って何なんだろう
A
ね。
tear from that carpet or whatever it was in the stock room. Sounds like we're going to get a game here, so I'm going to quickly save. What have we got? Oh boy, everyone's favourite. What was ripped on the page? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've absolutely no idea. W, L. Could it be? Right, hang on. Wall something? Looks like wall's the obvious word, but what follows it? Oops. Never mix two letters at the same. Good lord, this is bad. Aha! Wallpaper. That'll be it. Didn't really look like wallpaper, it looked like carpet to me.
その切れ端って倉庫にあった壁紙の一部なんじゃないか。ライブハウスの倉庫にはその切れ端と同じ色の黒い壁紙があったはずだ。
That's a bit thick to be wallpaper, isn't it? It looks more like carpet.
あの壁紙も端の方がちぎれてたよな。だとすると
そうなんだよ。照明に引っかかってた切れ端とその壁紙のちぎれた部分を合わせてみるとね、ほら見事に一致するんだ。
なるほど。照明バトンに引っかかっていた紙の切れ端は元はその壁紙の一部だったのですね。
でそれがどうしたんだ。西園寺の死体が現れたことと関係あんのかよ。
Wrong way round, Akane. It has something to do with the body
そ
appearing.
んなの僕なんかが答えるまでもなく。
And nobody is If you say so, why do you think you're a nobody?
切れ端の正体を簡単に見破るほど優秀なみんなならきっとすぐに分かっちゃうはずだよ。
Right, what are we going by? What's this? Ah! This is where my new skill, Guitar Shrug, comes into mind. Here we go! Time to go snowboarding! Ah, it's triangle to jump, isn't it? That's a really good start. Now there's gaps in it to avoid as well. So the first one was quite nice and gentle. This one, not so. Oh, so I mean, don't look like an arrow point. Gotta be careful with so much damage here. This is not... I love the music. Question 1. Where is it? It was hidden. Yeah, I'm trusting my gut on this one. Oh, this is getting trickier and trickier. I like it. I like the challenge of this. Pardon me if I don't read your comments for a while. I'm concentrating. What did the kill use to hide it? The wallpaper, surely. It's the only thing that's torn down. Single track, here we go. Yep, they're ramping the difficulty up now. They formed a wall. Nope, they covered the pillar. Okay. So I was thinking it was like a drape, like the old magic illusion you see that people do with the disappearing motorcycle. Well, that wasn't the best result, but it did the job. Whereas Chris saying L1 is to jump to 2 buttons. It must do, yeah. I thought it was always triangle to jump.
だが隠していた死体を柱に貼り付けにするだけでもかなりの時間を要するはずだ。
むしろ最初から貼り付けにされてて、その柱ごと壁紙で隠したんじゃないか。
柱ごとだと。
ああ、犯人は柱の周りにあの壁紙を巻くことで、そこにもう一回り大きい柱を作ったんだよ。
Yeah.
最初に俺がミオダの死体を見つけたとき、
You can see it. You can see it now.
そこにあったんだ。ただ一回り大きい柱に隠されてたせいで気づけなかっただけなんだ。
まあ気づけなくても無理ないよね。ミオダさんの死体の方に目がいっちゃうのは当然だもんな。
その壁紙を吊るすのに天井の照明バトンを使ったのですか？
Yeah, pillar size doesn't do change it. It's easy to see now you think about it. Yeah, you're quite right. I was on the right track then. I did say it was hidden with it, but I was thinking it was the behind the curtain. They were using it like a curtain thing and they pulled it down the wrong way. But it's the other way around.
じゃあ壁紙にステッカーがいっぱい貼られていたのはあの柱と似せるためだったんですね。
犯人はそうやって西園寺の死体を隠しておいてライブハウスから離れた隙に壁紙を剥がしたんだ。
It's a desperately risky move, that.
でも犯人はそこでミスを犯した。うっかり壁紙の一部を切っちゃったんだよ。そのせいで照明バトンにその切れ端が残っちゃったんだね。
きっと犯人も相当急いでたんだろうね。もたもたしてたら日向君が戻ってきちゃうからね。
だけど柱ごと隠すなんて大胆っていうか何でもっていうか。
ただ犯行の難易度はぐんと下がるよね。日向君がいない間にやるべきことが少なくなるからね。壁紙を剥がして倉庫に放り投げておくだけ。そこに密室取りだったら
It's true, it's a lot easier to rip down the top than tape up the body.
そうだね。それを明らかにするためにもそろそろ例の見立て殺人について
I was right. Hyoko was killed first.
さっきから言ってる見立て殺人って何ですか？嘘だろ？見てないの？あの名作「モノミの魔法使い 2.5 でよ。勝手に私を出演してください。うるさいな、主食がマリモのくせに。それないよ、マリモは干渉するだけだもん。
やっぱりあの見立てって意図的なんですよね。共通点が多すぎますもんね。
ミオダが首を吊って死んでたのは映画で最初に死んだカカシと同じだ。それに西園寺が貼り付けにされて死んでたのも2番目に死んだライオンと同じだったな。
どちらも映画の筋書きを
Well, technically, he didn't actually get any money from it, so he can't really claim copyright abuse. Queen.
けど犯人はなんでそんな面倒なことをしたんだ？
犯人が見立て殺人をした理由なんて今となっては大して難しい謎じゃないはずだよ。
Yeah, because the reason they imitated in that movie is it mixes up the killing order. Everyone immediately thinks Ibuki dies first, and then Hyoko, and it's the other way around.
そうか。犯人が2人の死体を映画に見立てたのは殺害順序の誤認をさせるためだったはずだ。
じゃあ実際に西園寺が殺された
And
のは
that, therefore, explains the blood on Ibuki's feet. She walked through the remnants of Hyoko's death. That explains that.
妥当だね。ミオダさんの死体の状況もそれを物語ってるしね。
あいつの死体の状況がだと泣いて頼まれては仕方ない。そのミオダの死体の状況とやらを聞いてやろうか。
泣いてないけど
好きなだけむせび泣かせてやる。俺様の気が変わらんうちにさっさと話せ。
なんつう上から目線だよ。
そっか、教えてほしいんだね。私の言葉の意味がわからないから教えてほしいんだね。
Copyright or privacy laws, Chris. Difficult to know where it falls in, that one, actually.
ほら、ミオダさんって首を吊って死んでたでしょ。つまり彼女の足が地面についてたのは彼女がまだ生きてた時ってことになるよね。
それがどうした？
でもね、西園寺さんが殺された時、ミオダさんはまだ立ってたみたいなんだよね。だから西園寺さんはミオダさんよりも前に殺されたってことになるんだよ。
軽いな。貴様の言葉はシルフの羽のように軽いぞ。相手が悪かったな。その程度で俺様を惑わそうなどと肩払いたいわ。
ああ、めんどくせえモードに入っちまった。
大体西園寺が殺された時、仁王田の足はまだ地面についていたというが、千里眼ごときも使えぬ下等生物になぜそんなことがわかる。
All this talk of killing order now throws out all the alibis from before, because everyone's been thinking Ibuki dies, Hyoko dies. So now it's the other way around. We know that Hyoko dies first, and then Ibuki dies. So the whole thing about who was there between the deaths goes out the window. And it's got me thinking about alibis.
彼女が地面に足がついてないとできないことをしてたからだよ。
There's something bugging me about alibis. I don't know what it is. There's something in the background about the way alibis are being made. I'm not sure what it is though. Something about alibis is really flicking my switch here for some reason. That's my point, Chris. Someone had to lock the door and pull down the paper. You're quite correct. And that's got me thinking though. Yeah. Let's get through this non-stop round. What have we got? Okay.
西園寺さんが死んだ時、仁王田さんの足は地面についてたんだよ。
Yep.
その根拠を提示しろと言っている。
あいつが歩いてる姿でも見かけたか。
地面に足がついていたということは、何かを踏んだ跡でもありましたか？
Yes, there was sign she sat on something. The blood on the soles.
足が地面についてただけで。
If I'm right, he's going to ask for a confirmation or an agreement. I'm going to let this play out, but I've got an idea.
弱い弱い弱い弱いぞ。俺様の心にはまるで突き刺さらん。
Okay.
西園寺さんが死んだ時、仁王田さんの足は地面についてたんだよ。
その根拠を提示しろと言っている。
あいつが歩いてる姿でも見かけたか。
地面に足がついていたということは、何かを踏んだ跡でもありましたか？
Oh.
でも現場に足
Might know he's got in the way.
足が地面についてただけで座ってた可能性もあるよな。むしろ尻の方に跡が残ってたんだろ。
Oh, you perv.
弱い弱い弱い弱いぞ。俺様の心にはまるで突き刺さらん。
Says something about alibi creation that's bugging me.
西園寺さんが死んだ時、仁王田さんの足は地面についてたんだよ。
その根拠を提示しろと言っている。
あいつが歩いてる姿でも見かけたか。
地面に足がついていたということは、何かを踏んだ跡でもありましたか？でも現場に足跡なんてありましたっけ？
Right, even with the fast bullets, I've got to shoot the white noise out first. I'm certain the blood on the soles corroborates that statement.
むしろ尻の方に跡が残ってたんだろ。
弱い弱い弱い弱いぞ。俺様の心に
I need to stop robbing myself of time by shooting the answer.
西園寺さんが死んだ時、仁王田さんの足は地面についてたんだよ。
その根拠を提示しろと言っている。
Aim slightly more left, possibly.
歩いてる姿でも見かけたか。
It was a straight, it's a vertical answer though, so I'm not sure that's going to work.
何かを踏んだ跡でもありましたか？
Oh, yeah, that'll do
そ
it.
れに賛成だ。
Boom.
ソニアの言う通り、それは血痕だ。あいつの足の裏にはうっすらと血痕が付着してたんだ。
これは 仁王田さんの血ではありませんよね。
Yep, there you go, Chris. Absolutely
外
right.
傷がなかったですもんね。
だったら西園寺の血ってことか。
西園寺の傷って首の致命傷だけで、しかもほとんど即死だったんだよな。
Hold on a second. Fatal slice on her neck. Nagito said something earlier on about the way she was taped up, hiding the wound, stopping it. That's the actions of a nurse. And the only nurse on the island is Mikan.
西園寺が致命傷を受けた時、仁王田はまだ地面に立っていたってことだ。つまり西園寺が殺された時点では仁王田はまだ生きてたんだよ。
Knowing to staunch the wound, to slow down the bleeding and stop having loads of blood gushing all over the place is someone familiar, very much with blood coming out. I'm pinning this on Mikan.
その程度か。お里が知れるぞ。日向を始めよう。
Knowing how to treat severe wounds. Now, what does this guy want? A shepherd dressed as Sunday meal. Okay. Right, well, I'm going to save it because we've got another rebuttal showdown. I'm not very good at these. I've had major problems with them. Okay.
何か反論があるってことか。
何か反論があるってことか。だがいいのか。俺様が本気を出せば世界は滅亡するやもしれんぞ。
And yes, it appears I am going to bully Mikan. I might be stretching here, but it's just the way he said earlier on where the wound was hidden by the tape and it kind of cauterized it. And that sounds like the actions of a nurse. That doesn't explain Ibuki, I admit. It doesn't explain Ibuki, but it does explain Hiyoko.
だが断罪の時はここからだ。せいぜい楽しませてくれよ。
Smudge on the floor if he's rebutting the blood. It's gotta be.
仁王田の足の裏の血痕が西園寺。ありえんな。あの現場をよく思い出してみる。床に血痕。現場になかった血を踏めるはずがない。ジャストいい悪夢は見れたか。 仁王田の足の裏の血痕が西園寺のものだと。ありえんな。あの現場をよく思い出してみる。床に血痕はなかったんだよ。
その言葉切らせてもらう。
Wasn't the tidiest, but it did the job.
そうじゃない。床に血痕がなかったのは後で犯人が拭き取ったせいなんだ。
ふざけたことを抜かすな。そんな根拠などどこにも。
あったんだよ。よく見るとうっすらとだけどステージ上に血痕を拭いたような跡が残ってたんだ。
And also think about it. Who was it that told us an exact time of death cannot be determined because of the heating being on to affect the body? Mikan. Hiding in plain sight.
西園寺さんの死体を隠すときに一緒に床の血を拭き取ったんだろうけど。
And because she's so timid and pathetic, no one would think she's capable of such a calculated murder. Wolf in sheep's clothing, just like he said. There's another clue. I'm going with Mikan.
その前に仁王田さんが踏んじゃってて。
It's a massive stretch, but I'm going with my gut on this one.
その床の血を拭いたのも
Now the hard part.
5人のためなんだよな。
Proving it.
いくら西園寺の死体を隠したところであいつの血痕が残ってたらまずいもんな。
その時に表に出てる仁王田の死体には血が出そうな外傷なんてねえからな。
Motive? Well, yeah. That's another problem. What motive would she have to kill them? Aside from getting off the island. Yeah. I mean, you can obviously there are killers who have killed without motive.
きっと西園寺さんの死体をガムテープで巻いたのも彼女の出血を止めるためだったんじゃないかな。まあ本来は心臓が停止すると出血しなくなるのであそこまでする必要はないと思うんですけど。
If it's a neck wound, the amount of blood that gushes out of the wound, particularly hit the carotid artery, the heart beating and not beating isn't going to be the issue.
積木さん以外には馴染み深い知識ではないのでおそらく犯人も知らなかったのでしょう。
And Sonia agrees with me. Aside from McCann, none of us knew that, so the killer probably did not know either. Wrong.
もしかしてライブハウスの暖房が効いてたのも積み木の検視をごまかすためか。
そうなんです。あの暖房のせいで死亡時刻がわからなくなっちゃったんです。
死亡時刻がモノクマファイルに記載されてなかったのも確実な証拠を俺たちから隠すためと考えれば。
これだけの根拠が揃えばもう異論を挟む人はいないよね。じゃあ決まり。西園寺さんは三代田さんよりも前に殺されたんだよ。
どうやらここは一旦引いた方が賢明のようだ。いいだろう。善だの悪だのに関係なく貫き通した信念には偽りなどないのだからな。
黙って引き下がれねえのかって。
Oh wow, Kazuchi laying down the law.
それでは議論を再開させましょうか。
ちょっと待って。その前にモノクマに確認しておきたいことがあるんだ。
Where are you going, Nagito?
またかよ。前もそんなことなかったか。
ねえ、被害者が自殺だった場合って僕らどうすればいいのかな。
同じだよ。いつもと同じように犯人に投票してくれればいいだけ。
So you'd have to choose the victim as the killer.
考え方としては自殺も立派な殺人なのです。自分という大切な存在を殺してしまったわけだからね。残念ながらプロへのお仕置きはなくなっちゃうけど好みをお仕置きすればいいだけか。なんで私が
Because you're a little sister and he wants to bully you? I'm guessing?
小前田さん
いや、西園寺さんはともかく三代田さんは本当に殺されたのかな。
Yeah, Ibuki was still suffering the effects of the disease. So, if someone used the way Nagito was lying and told her something that would help her feel better, she'd go and hang herself because that was the effect of the disease on her. She was highly susceptible to control.
例えば三代田さんが西園寺さんを殺した後で自責の念に駆られて自殺したのかもしれないでしょ。
Doubt it.
ありえねえだろ。だったら最初から殺してねえって。
彼女絶望病にかかってたんだよ。何があっても不思議じゃないと思うんだけどな。
でも三代田さんが犯人だとすると殺害順序の5人トリックができなくなるよね。日向君に首吊り死体を目撃させた後で西園寺さんの死体を出現させたってことは。
Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Chiaki's ruled it out with that as
犯人
well.
はその時点ではまだ生きてないといけないはずだもん。
じゃあ生きてたんだよ。最初に日向君が発見した時の三代田さんはただ死んだふりをしてただけで。
By hanging from the neck from the rafters? Okay, how do you do that? I mean, people have survived hangings before, to be fair, so I'm not saying it's impossible, but it might be risky.
日向君がいなくなったのを見計らった後、再び動き出して偽装工作を行ったのかもよ。
首をつってたんだぞ。死んだふりもクソもねえだろ。
それに死んだふりをするならわざわざ首吊りなんて選ばないと思うよ。無防備に吊るされた体を触られたらそれだけで計画が台無しになっちゃうじゃん。
そっか。ということは、あの二人は間違いなく誰かに殺されたんだね。よかった。これで心置きなく犯人探しができるよ。
なんだそりゃ。
だけど一つだけ疑問が残るのは、三浦さんが自殺じゃないとしたら、日向君が見た映像って何だったのかな。日向君が見た映像だと、三浦さんって自分から脚立を登ってたんでしょ？
Yeah, this backs into my switch theory again. Because didn't Akane say that her scrubs were missing from her room? And there was one per patient or something. I remember that from the transcripts earlier on. Yeah. And I'd also explain, because Mikan would have known about the setup for the transmissions as well, because she was there when it was shown. So she'd have known she could have sent a transmission early.
自信満々に言ってんじゃねえよ。
Yeah, there's one per patient per room. There's one per patient room. I don't know if Fuyuhiku was using his. Ibuki was wearing hers. Nagato was saw. Yeah, and Akane wanted one from the spare room, but there weren't any there. So the other one being not there could be because Mikan took it, and it was Mikan in the video faking. Hence why the candle goes out and you don't actually see the body hang. So my magician's trick still works. It still holds up, just in a different angle.
アリバイから崩していく作戦ですね。日向さんが映像を目撃しているわけですから、犯行時刻もはっきりしていますしね。その前に確認なんだけどさ、あの監視カメラって録画機能とかついてないよね。
安物の監視カメラだぞ。録画機能なんて立派なもんがついてるわけねえだろ。
じゃあ日向さんが見たのは間違いなくリアルタイムの映像なんですね。
日向がその映像を見た時間帯は、
俺が病院であの映像を見たのは朝のモノクマアナウンスの直前だったな。実際ライブハウスで死体を見つけたのがモノクマアナウンスの少し後だったんだ。
三浦さんが首を吊ったのはモノクマアナウンスの直前で、一方の西園寺さんは三浦さんよりも前に殺されたことがすでに明らかになっているわけだから、つまり朝のアナウンスとそれ以前が2人を殺害した犯行時刻になるわけだね。
その付近のアリバイがない人を見つければいいんですよね。ではここに命じます。アリバイから崩していく作戦開始します。
Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi. Right, that's another make your argument. Okay, what have we got? Right, Mikan, Fuyuhiko and Sonya. This is going to be based on accounts, so go into the truth bullets. Right, up until the Monokuma announcement that morning. He saw the video before the Monokuma announcement, so that can't be right, can it? Queen says she loves Sonya to never change, while Chris is saying great operation, Sonya. Right up until the Monokuma announcement, she was with Hajime the whole time. She can't have been, because I saw the surveillance video before the announcement. Right, so, okay, let's have a look.
僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。
で、他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。
俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
病気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に全員にアリバイがないとなると、アリバイ
If
から
nobody
崩
has
して
an
いく作
alibi.
戦は失敗です。
Ah, there was an alibi.
病気だった僕と尾張さんは除外だよね。
で、他の連中はどうなんだ？
朝のアナウンスより前なんてまだモーテルの部屋で寝てたっつうの。
モーテルにいたみんながそうだと思うよ。
モーテル組は揃ってアリバイなしか。
そっちはどうなんだよ。
俺はちゃんと自分のコテージにいたぞ。
それではアリバイにはならん。
病気で寝込んでいたお二人以外に全員にアリバイがないとなると、
それは違うぞ。
You've been sitting on that one a while. Great operation, Sonia. Never mind.
アリバイがないのは全員じゃないんだ。実は俺と積み木にはアリバイがあるんだよ。
Technically, Mikan doesn't. Her alibi is that we were together and we weren't.
お二人にアリバイが
Unless I'm missing something.
例の首吊り映像を見る直前まで俺と積み木はしばらくずっと一緒だったんだ。
Here we go. Get everyone think that we were doing something in my cottage that wasn't there.
朝だって一緒に起きたんですよ。
Thank you, Mikan. You didn't have to take me literally, but fair enough.
おい、どんなシチュエーションだ。
二人日向さんの上に乗ったまま
Yeah, she accidentally fell asleep.
ごちそうさま。
Chiaki's like, really? We did not need to know that.
そうじゃない。狛枝の病状が回復したのを教えに来てくれただけだ。
そのまま二人で病院に向かったので、アナウンスが聞こえる直前まで一緒だったんです。
わかったよ。おめえらにはアリバイがあるってことでいいよ。
とすると犯人はそれ以外の誰かってことか。
I don't agree. The wording of the alibi is that we're right up until the announcement we were together, and we weren't.
そう考えた方がいいだろうね。
She offered to be on the bottom. Yes, well, what does that tell you?
そもそも犯人が殺害順序の誤認をやったのだって、その実際の犯行時刻を隠すためだし。
朝のアナウンスとそれ以前のアリバイが重要なのは。
アリバイから崩していく作戦のせいで逆に追い詰められてしまったような。
As you say, Chris, great operation, huh?
でもさ、あの見立て殺人の意味、殺害順序を誤認させることで犯行時刻をごまかし、それによって自分のアリバイを隠す。あの二人の死体を映画に見立てた理由って本当にそれだけなのかな。
他にも目的があったっていうのか。
僕なんかの言葉で混乱させて申し訳ないけど、なんかそんな気がするんだよね。犯人の本当の目的は殺害順序の誤認じゃなくって、
For a different reason. And that's the mid-trial suspend. Yep. Red-headed stepchild. Are you taking a shot at us gingers, Monokuma? Because if you are, I'm going to kill you. And that is very much where we're going to be cutting things off for tonight. We've intermissioned, we're halfway through, and all I'm going to say is, where do things go next? We will find out same time tomorrow evening. So, as a result of that, that's where we're going to duck out for tonight. Thank you all very much for watching. I have work tomorrow, so I can't stay on any longer, I'm afraid. But, intriguing. I have my suspicion, you all know who I think it is, and tomorrow night, we'll find out if it's true. Until then, take care and good night.